Picture this. It's the summer of 1972. You're living somewhere in the United States. And it seems like every time you turn on your television, you open your newspaper, or you're standing in the checkout line at the grocery store, you're looking at images such as this one. Acupuncture, after Richard Nixon's visit to China in early 1972, reopening relations with the People's Republic of China, has led to this sudden burst of interest and media coverage of this ancient Chinese therapy. Americans everywhere they turn are being told that it can help with their arthritis, it can help them lose weight, it could even act as a surgical anesthetic. Now, this goes beyond a mere fad, as some people called it, the acupuncture craze, because by 1980, over 28 states will change local laws regarding the practice of medicine to allow for the practice of acupuncture. Individuals will advocate for this in citizen action groups, as well as the National Institutes of Health will begin funding studies to figure out what acupuncture is, why it works, and whether or not it is effective for all these claims that are being made. Now, as a historian, I cannot give you medical advice. I can't tell you whether and to what extent acupuncture works. What I am interested in as a historian is why. Why were Americans who had access to cutting-edge antibiotics, therapies, surgeries, all these things, they begin to turn their attention instead to this ancient therapy from a different culture. So my research looks at things like personal correspondence, medical journals, government reports, and of course media coverage to determine what language and the reasoning that people put into how they talk about acupuncture and alternative medicines. And what I find is that physicians, experts, and patients or lay people talk about these things in completely different ways, informed in very different ways. For a physician to label something safe and effective, it must be proven through controlled clinical trials and laboratory studies, whereas individual patients are much more willing to take anecdotal evidence, people's stories of going to the acupuncturist and suddenly their arthritis is at least abated, and they're suddenly able to hold a pen when they could not do that. That is considered safe and effective then by laypersons. And this is a problem, this disparity in how laypersons and experts talk about things are still with us today. Recent studies have shown that over a third of American adults have used alternative therapies such as acupuncture, but even things such as yoga, massage, all of these are still with us. And so what I would propose is that better understanding the language and the policy results out of this one specific historical case study can help us better understand the persistence of differences between expert and lay knowledge. Thank you.